How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Sprue Chronicles. We're going to be sticking with the Ork theme today, and we're going to be building ourselves some Ork Boyz. Now, these are going to set you back somewhere in the region of £28, £30. I paid £28.40 for these. I'm not sure what that pricing is. Anyway, cracking on. We're going to be building this variant of the leader. I don't know what he's called, if I'm completely honest, but I'm loving this hammer, this chain hammer look. Definitely favour that over the little bolt gun. Or this is another alternative you can make. What's that? Some sort of little machine gun. Now, if you're interested in these, this is going to set you back 80 points for the 10. You can also have them in a group of 20. It's going to cost you 170 points. And the reason it's going to cost you 10 more is because you get the better invulnerable saves throw for a group of 10 plus. So it's going to be 11 then, 11 to 20. Very good for holding objectives and stuff. Right, let's get this box open. Let's see what is in the box. I would hope there's some Ork Boyz in here. So we've got 2 sprues, we've got the bases, we've got some transfers, which I always love to see, and obviously the instructions. We're going to put that box to one side. I will get these magnetised, which I always do. That's always the first thing I do, so they're drying whilst I'm building the models. And then we can slap them straight on. Let's get the transfers out of the way safely over to my left. Now, are these numbered? Yes, they're numbered. We're back to numbers today after the last one with the battle wagon, and I had no numbers, no letters. It was all visual, which actually wasn't that difficult. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. There were a couple of little mishaps, but we got there in the end. I've changed the zoom on the camera a little bit, zoomed out a little bit more so we can see a little bit more of the desk that I am working on. It still doesn't get all of it in, but it's getting a little bit more. Hopefully that's a bit better than previous videos. And also I'm hoping the sound is better. Right, we've got the sprues, we've got the clippers, we've got our glue, which is fast running out, so we've also bought a replacement glue. That one's actually full this time, although it's slightly thinner. I have noticed this, so they've changed the name now, haven't they, from Citadel to Warhammer. That's 0.7 fluid ounces that you used to get for £5. They're still charging £5, and it's now 0.5 fluid ounces, which I think is a bit naughty. I'm completely honest, but there we go. I'm going to be swapping soon to a different one. I can't remember what it's called now. Tamiya, I think it's called. Tamiya. Going to be trying that out, see if that's any good. I'm told it is, so I'd like to try it for myself. Right, let's get building. What do we need first? We're going straight in at 45, apparently. That's going to be my big hammer dude. There we are there. $47. So what is it? 44 up to 50 by the looks of it. Let's just cut them all off. 44 up to 50. So we've got 50, 40. What the heck is that? That's weird. Got a little like T link there. So 44. That was 45, wasn't it? So 46. Why would we not have 43 as well? That's the front. We'll put that on last, I guess. What do we need? Where was I? 46 with a hammer. These are going to look great alongside the Armageddon box set once we get that. Which I just read on Warhammer website. Sorry, not on website. On Instagram, one of the posts they've replied to a comment on there saying when can we buy this? And they've said pre-orders will go up in June. They're still keeping that exact date close to their chest, aren't they? What was that? 46. We need 47 is the leg. I suspect it'll probably be end of June at this point. Where the heck's 47? Ah, 47's there. Yeah, I suspect it's going to be end of June. Pre-orders, with it probably being delivered or being shipped July, early July. I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's early June that we can pre-order and late June we receive it, because I really want to get my hands on that. Can't wait. Really can't wait to get my hands on it. It's going to go well with all of the Ork stuff I've got. Still got quite a few bits to build. I think on the next video we're probably going to build the Ork knobs that I've got. They're sat just in front of me. So that was 47, so we need 48 and 49. 48 is this big Yarrick looking claw. Looks like Yarrick stole it off of him. Although Yarrick's is a lot bigger, isn't it? Talking of Yarrick, they nerfed him, haven't they? Post-release, which I thought was a little bit naughty. I don't know whether anybody's going to cancel their pre-order for that. I personally just love the look of the model, so I've not cancelled my pre-order. I guess they're going to rebalance him points-wise because he costs too many points at the moment since the nerf. I've been reading a lot of unhappy people. A lot of people unhappy with that nerf. But then a lot of people are saying, well, this is what happens when you've got people on social media talking about how they're going to break the game with him. I didn't see any of that. I tend to stay away from all that meta nonsense. I just play whatever I think looks coolest and try to have fun. Because that's what Warhammer is about, isn't it? It's about, you know, having fun, ultimately. If you're not having fun playing Warhammer, then you should probably go play something else. Right, 53. I might as well just cut all of them off. I've got a little bit carried away there. 53 and 54. So we'll just cut all of it. What the heck is 53? Is that a mask? And 54 would be the last bit, which looks like it's his banner thingy on his back. Oh, it's also got a gun holster. How cool is that? What's that, like a sawn-off shotgun? Love little details like that. Really do. I really feel like it gives model character, brings them to life. Okay, that's... Oh, no, that's not all of that cut off. I need to cut that bit. There we go. That's him. Let's put them together. Let's grab the glue. Let's pour it into the reservoir so we're not struggling to get the glue out again today. Because we struggled a little bit on the last video. Right, okay, what do I need? I need 45. I need to start gluing. Is this... Hold on just a minute. Some of this is pushed to fit, isn't it? Some of it. Okay. So we need his hammer arm. That looks like that hooks into there. Is that going to be... It is pushed to fit. Okay, that's pretty tight too. I might just not bother with glue, you know. I'm not going to bother with glue on that. Or should I? I probably should, shouldn't I? Ooh, that is firmly... Yeah, that was firmly in there. I'm going to use a little bit of glue, just because I don't want to have to worry about it coming loose, rattling around. That would suck, and my glue is not coming out. Yeah, I only noticed that glue when I got home. A bit disappointed with that. I really think that's quite naughty, charging the same price for less glue. It may be time to change glue. Right, that's coming out now. It's because I had the nozzle too short. Let me know in the comment, guys, what you think of this Tamaya or Tamiya. I don't know how to pronounce that. What do you think of it? If you've used it before, is it better? Is it a lot worse? Don't go with it. Yeah, I really would appreciate some feedback before I order it. I mean, that other glue is going to last me quite some time, I think. This one that I got free with the starter kit has lasted me. Wow, I'm looking at all of the models I've built with it. What we got? We got a land. What we got? We got a tank, 3 dreadnoughts, a rock grinder, battle wagon, the whatever that big thing is there. I don't know what that's called. Probably 3 of the bikes for the Ultramarines. About 10 Terminators. Probably about 20 Ultramarines. Some Necrons, lots of Tyranids, so I got through quite a lot of models with that. I think it's going to be quite some time before we're ordering more. Right, so that's going to go in there. Let's concentrate, shall we, before my glue starts drying and I haven't got anything together. I love that arm, that's cool. Let's put a little bit of glue in there. Stick the other half of the claw on. Did that come out? There we go. Love that. Front of the body then. We'll chuck some glue in those holes too. Just so, what's that? Oh, that's his head. Or where his head will go. A little bit of glue in there. A little bit of glue in there. And I might just stick a little bit on the edges. Just so that it is really stuck down, doesn't come apart. We don't want loose models, do we? Oh, I don't like that on the side though. Let's clean that off with our cleaning tool, aka our index finger. I love the smell of this glue. Is that weird? That's a little bit weird, somebody's saying. That's a little bit weird. Somebody else is saying, no, it's, I quite like the smell of the glue too. I'm not in a habit of taking deep... what the frig? That's really loose. Why is that so loose? Maybe I'll stick a bit of glue around his head as well. That doesn't seem to be taking very well. I went out and touched grass today as well. So I went on a lovely hike with my niece and my brother on the South Downs, which is near where I live. I guess I'm going to put a little bit of glue in that hole and then poke that in. That looks badass, doesn't it? Look at his face. Look at me. I'm the war boss now. No, you're not. You're too small. Gazkal will pick you up in his claw and just squish you into like 3 pieces. What do we want? We want... Why do I have another arm here? Have I put the wrong arm on him? Oh, there's a choice of arms. Okay, well we can put that over there with the spares. I much prefer that claw. It looks cooler. So we want the backpack on then. The backpack, the banner, the gun, whatever that is. It's not a backpack, is it? Let's get some glue in there, please. Can you come out? No, don't I? There we go. I'm gonna plonk you in there. And that is our first model. Boss Knob, apparently. Boss Knob. Why is he a Boss Knob? He's not with the knobs, he's with the boys. Boss Boy, I'm going to call him. He needs to be stuck in his Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start magnetising those. I've just realised I forgot to press record. That's interesting. So we built this one. That was 5, 6 and 7. Nice and simple. Just 3 parts. We put them to one side. And we just built this one. And that was 13, 14 and 15. I was just saying, actually, I zoomed in. I tried to zoom in and then realised the camera wasn't recording. There's a bit of a gap around the shoulder area here, which I'm not impressed by at all. It's a little bit sloppy with the model. I was also saying I used the wrong glue. I realise now on the model, but they seem to be holding pretty fast. So I usually use Gorilla Glue with the bases. Didn't use it on this occasion, but seem to be holding. So I guess I'll shut up. There we go. We can use the plastic glue for the magnets as well. I would prefer to have used the Gorilla Glue though. So what do we want now? We want 13, 14 and 15. I've got 13 over there. Right in his butt crack. Make sure you don't cut those little bits off like that, which I've done in the past. Let's get that glue out of the way because I need to knock that over. Not that it would have gone anywhere. So we've got 13, 14 and 15. 14 is there. I don't know why, but these remind me of Blood Bowl models. I've never played Blood Bowl. I played the video game. I used to love the video game on the, was it the Mega Drive? I think that was the first time I played it. I used to love that game. I really did. I played it for hours and hours. Let's get some glue in this guy. Can't believe I forgot to press record. What a doofus. Anyway, you're back with me now, so that's the important thing. Yeah, this one particularly reminds me of Blood Bowl. Some glue in there. Let's just dollop glue all around there. All around his barnet. That's Cockney Roman slang, by the way, barnet. In case you were wondering. Don't ask me why. It means head. Somebody probably knows. I could probably look it up. Let's just trim that off gently off the top. So it doesn't look like he's got a great big wart on his... Although it wouldn't matter, would it? Because he is an orc. Lovely, we'll get him out of the way. In fact, let's start sticking him in the bases now, because the bases, I feel like they will be dry enough. Has this guy got a different size base? Let me just make sure before I stick him into the 32mm base. Nope, they're all the same size base. That seems a bit odd, because he's quite a bit bigger than those, isn't he? If I can get my fat fingers out of the way so you can see. Yeah, he's quite a bit bigger, isn't he? Not massively, but yeah, okay, right, whatever. Let's put him in. Stand him up out of the way over there. Shall I glue him in? Maybe I won't. Maybe I should. I don't think he's going to come out of there too easy. We're going to prop you up over there, my friend. My pedigree chum. And we'll put you on that one. And you, sir, can go on that one. No, that's... I don't like the way you're in that. Oh, sugar. Come on, come on. Yeah, that's where we want you, more at the back, more central. Lovely. And then you're going to go the other side. Nope. I'll have you more at the back. I can maybe do something with the base. With put some sort of rock or something on there, I don't know. But let's turn all of that. Oh, don't you dare magnetize together, jerk. Those magnets are exactly the right size as well. I thought they might be a little bit too thick. I'm running out of the smaller ones, so I didn't want to use the smaller ones. Quite glad that they worked. Right, where was I? So we just finished with 13, 14, 15. So now we're on to 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 for some reason. So there's 8. No, coming from the other side. Where's 9? Okay. There's only other sprue. No. How am I missing that? There's not even that many on here. There's 10, 11, 12. Where oh, 9. Jeez, man, right in the middle, right under my eyeballs. Isn't it true, like somehow when something's so obviously there, you just completely miss it? Or was that just me? I'm kind of hoping that's not just me. Okay, so that was 9, wasn't it? Where's 10? 10's there. There. Yeah, these definitely remind me of Blood Bowl. And 12 being the gun. The boomstick. This is my boomstick. There's another pop culture reference for you. I should do a prize for if people can guess the movie, shouldn't I? I should probably look at what's... Well, hey, where's the other leg? It's there. So, what's it telling me to stick on first? A is telling me to stick on, so we'll do that then, I guess. Beautiful. And then 10. I probably want to stick some glue in that little hole, don't I? Are there any other little holes that need lubricating? Keep it clean, please. This is before the watershed. There's no need for that vulgarness. I mean, there kind of is. It's funny, and we like funny. I mean, I think it's funny, maybe you don't. There we go, we've got some glue in all of the holes. Let's stick you on there. Ooh, that made a squelch noise. Let's stick the arm on. Actually, these go together surprisingly well. Oh, I maybe should have stuck this arm on first. Please don't be difficult. Please don't be difficult. Please don't be difficult. Please don't be difficult. No, it wasn't difficult. Okay, and I did push the other arm off though, a little bit. His big fat chin got in the way. His big muscular chin. That is not going together. Why is that not going together? There we go. Need to have a firm hand, and we're going to stick you straight on the base. These are cool. I like these models. These are running. I like the way they pose. They're all different so far. I mean, maybe these ones are quite similar. In fact, they're very similar, aren't they? I take that back, because those two are quite similar too. Let me get my fat foam out of the way. Where the I guess, maybe not, I don't know. Right, let's see. What are we on? We're on this one now. 16, 17, 18 and 19. They're not on that sprue. 16. I need to start getting these boys painted up, don't I? And considering buying a primer that's green, I'm not sure if that's the right route to take. Oh, what's going on here? I'm not sure if that's the right route to take, to be honest. I have been kind of sticking with Wraithbone White. Or Wraithbone, it's just called Wraithbone, isn't it? Yeah, it's just called Wraithbone. I'm just looking at it up on my shelf there. Oh, bugger, what was that one? That was 16. Getting distracted here. I'm a man. We don't multitask. We focus on one task at a time. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm not sure if I should get green. Some of these are quite, I mean, this is mostly, well, that all going to be green, isn't it? The arm, the face, the back. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'll have a look into that, I think. See what maybe Reddit says, or sometimes I'll just ask AI and it will search Reddit and various other sites and then tell me what it thinks is the best. But there are also a lot of Warhammer pages that I'm part of on Facebook. And sometimes I just reach out on threads and say, hey, friends. Get it? Threads? Friends? No? Okay. What do we think? And people that have got various armies will tell me. Maybe you could drop a comment below. Tell me, what would you prime them with? I tend to go with a light colour because I don't like slap chop. And I like nice, vibrant colours like, you know, the green for the skin, for instance. Right, let's get some glue in these holes. Yeah, I'm not a fan of slap chop. I'm also not a fan of, I'm really not a fan of this new double slap chop. I think that's a complete waste of time. I don't know, you tell me. Maybe you know better than me. You probably do know better than me. I'm not the greatest. What the heck? How does that go together? That goes in there. Oh, well that's weird. Yeah, okay. That was spinning me out a little bit, not gonna lie. And then that goes in that hole down the bottom. His head goes in the top hole. I should probably stick his head in first then, shouldn't I? There we go. And his head fits into that square. God, that needs a firm hand as well. There we go. No, that's not sticking. Why is that not sticking together? Maybe I should have put a bit of glue down there. Yeah, that's not sticking. Let me take that out. Oh no. Nope, we're not risking that. The head is starting to melt already. I may just... Oh gosh, this could go horribly wrong. Just try and get a bit to go down there. Okay, that worked. Still a bit of a gap there though, that I'm not impressed with. But yeah, he's done. Stick you in your base, in the place. Yeah, I'm not keen on that gap there at all. Some of these are a little bit rusty with their design. Number 7. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Where's 20? It doesn't look like it's on that one. It's here. I was right for a change. 21. 22. 23. 24. I think there's only one more. No, there's two more. There's 50 and 51. Okay, maybe I won't. Oh, I just realised there's a runt's head over there. There's a spare part I forgot to put away. Look how funny he would look with this big arm. His tiny little weedy head and his big arm. For God's sake. Oh gosh, I got to laugh at my own jokes. Nobody else will. We've got to keep ourselves entertained, haven't we, guys? Otherwise we'll go mad. I feel like I'm flogging a dead horse here with this glue now. I think maybe we've got... No, there's still a bit in there. I was going to say maybe time to give up. But it seems... Get it? Seems, as I'm gluing the seams. It seems like there's still got some life in it. Right, okay, which one was this? So we need to stick the body on first, apparently. What goes in those two holes at the bottom? Oh shit, what's going on there? What would that go in? There we go, that's better. Oh, squelchy. And then the head in the right one. I'm going to stick a bit of glue on there first though. A little bit of glue on the edge there just because we want to try and get all of those seams closed up. We don't want gaps everywhere, do we? I'm getting glue everywhere on this one. What's it saying next? The left arm, the right arm, I mean. If I can get my bloody arms right. That goes in. Oh, you're being an absolute sod. Where does that gun... Should be up there like that, shouldn't it? And then you go on there. Right, let's get some glue in your gun arm. There we go. There's plenty of glue around there. Glue you on. And that goes like that, and then that goes in there like so. I'm not keen on how flimsy that arm is though. God damn it. Is that even gluing? Yes it is. Why does it feel like it's loose? Okay, I'm going to be an absolute cowboy here. Try and get a bit to go down there. There we go. That seems pretty flimsy. Oh, there we go. It's sticking now. Nice. There we go. What's that? It's like a auto shotgun. I saw a crazy auto shotgun on YouTube short the other day. I was like, that is incredibly good. 25, 26, 27, 28. Can we go straight in and just go bosh, 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 bosh? No, we probably can't. Yes, we can. 25. 26. What's going on with holding the clippers around the wrong way? 27. I feel like I'm playing bingo or something, shouting out the numbers. 28. Love this one with the chain of bullets, and these bits look like they're flying out as he's firing them. That's awesome. That's all of those. I feel like this, what would we call this? The knot, the nib? The applicator? The, I don't know. The syringe? I feel like this should be fixed at the end, like on, like the Loctite. Is it Loctite? The Loctite ones? That's a brand of super glue in the UK. I'm not sure if that's worldwide or not, or European, I don't know. But the one on those is fixed. So this keeps on like moving around and pushing in, and when it pushes in too far, the glue can't get out, which is why I'm having to like move it. It's a little bit frustrating, that. That's something maybe Citadel could fix. Maybe they haven't for a reason. I can't think of a reason. It's just incredibly frustrating. So that goes on first. Goes in those two holes. Push together, squelchy noise. And then it wants the left arm on first. That goes together nicely. There's a little bit of a gap around his neck there. Let's push that together pretty solidly. Ah, there's a hole that I missed. Oh, look at him running as he's firing up into the air. Daka, 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 daka. I friggin' love these models. Why don't you want to go in your base? Stop being a jerk. And your arm's coming off now as well. Why won't you go in the base? What's wrong with you? What is this? There we go. Get in there, you son of a bitch. There we go. A little bit firmer with him, like that. That's probably that's my favourite of these, I think. Other than obviously the big knob. Big knob, big knob, big knob. Right, we've got 2 models left, so we need to move on to the next page. Oh, we've got some options. We've got some options here. What is this? Choose the variant you want. We're obviously going to go for the coolest looking ones. I think that's the coolest looking one. This rocket launcher of some description. Missile launcher, rocket launcher. Is that definitely rockets, aren't they? What is that? What is that called? I don't know. It is number 2. 24-inch range, D3 attack. D3 attack? That's when you roll the D6 and odds and evens, isn't it? 8 strength. Holy shit! And -2 armor piercing. That's crazy strong. That's pretty strong for just a Ork boy. I'm reading that right. Okay, well, yeah, okay. I'm probably not reading it right. Somebody's probably going, mate, you're chatting absolute nonsense. That's not what it says. Right, what are we doing? 29. 29 has got to be this one here, isn't it? Surely. Wait a minute. Oh, we're not even on that. I just skipped ahead. Okay, well, let's do this one first then. Why is that not? Oh, I didn't do that one. So 29, 30. $31 and $32. 31. And 32. So that needs to go there. If we can line the holes up, that is. Couldn't find the head. Picked up the bloody foot. We don't want a foot face, do we? Let's poke that in there. Oh, hello. Oh no. What's going on here? I can't see the hole. That seems right. Okay. I realise I'm missing an arm. I didn't cut 33 off the sprue, did I? Or did I? No, I didn't. It's there. Whoops. There we go. Oh no. Right. Oh, hello. Struggling here. Oh no, there's a big dollop now as well. This glue's confusing me. It's being difficult, and then next thing you know, there's a big dollop of glue. Where does that arm go on? It goes like up in the air, is it? No, it's more out straight than up in the air. No, it's not up, not out straight. Well, sort of is, but isn't really. Right, we're on the last model, guys. Why does his arm feel loose then? What happened there? Let's get you in your base. Plug you over there. Last model then. So this is going to be the one that we're going to pick the weapon on then, isn't it? So we don't want 36 because we want the green one. So we want, what do we want? 34, which is that. Sometimes I have to be like a bloody contortionist. 37. Let's try turning the sprue around instead of the other hand. The other hand. 40. As always, I'm just going for the coolest looking one. I don't really, I don't mind if it's weaker. I want it to be cooler. 39. Which is there. I'm guessing 38, yeah. And I think 41 is worse. We've got left then. We've got these magazine clips, this machine gun, an additional arm. Why do I feel like... Oh, that goes with the other gun. Okay, so we've got a few spare bits there off the big knob. Just realised that's kind of robotic, that hand and arm. We'll put those out of the way. And we'll get this one glued together. What do we want to do first? So it's telling me to take this part. So we'll slappy the glue, slapper the bits in all of the holes and along the seams, just roughly. And then we're going to glue, so that's like that, so that goes in there. Facing that way, yes. Make sure it's nice and firmly in the hole. And then that's going to get pushed onto the body. No, it is not. So let's not make that mistake. We need to put the other arm in first. Whew! Nearly effed up. Why is that pushing back out? Ah, that's pushing back out because that needs to go in there. There we go. Now we put the body on to the other half of the body. We forgot to put some glue in there, so that's why we've got the syringe stroke applicator stroke annoying metal bit that's not fixed. I wonder if there's a way to fix that in there. Oh, I think this. Oh no, it's some come out. No, yep, some come out. I think we're about to give up on this. I think this may be the last model that we'll manage to make with this glue. I think we're gonna have to lay her to rest, and then on the back, on the butt, we're gonna be sticking some more glue and plonking the missiles in there. Oh, hello. There we go. Stick you on your base. And that, once he's on there probably, that doesn't actually go flush. We'll have to put something along the side here. That is the Ork Boyz. I'm going to stick those on the rotator so you can get a good look at them all. And I will thank you for watching. And I'll try not to glue that model to the cutting board. I've dropped glue everywhere now. Anyway, that can go rip. Yeah, there's nothing in that now. We're going to stick them on the rotator so you can have a good look at those. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next video.